Hey everyone, Frank here. Hope everyone is having a good week. I know that we are getting prepared for Hurricane Dorian in the event that it makes landfall here in South Florida and especially in Palm Beach County, although the weather models have it moving further north. Just wanted to pass along a message to you about service this weekend. We will not be having service this weekend. Polo Park Middle School has advised us that we're not able to do that as a result of the storm. And I think they're also going to be using the school as a shelter. And so we will not have that available to us this weekend. But we will resume our regularly scheduled service next weekend, September 8th at 10:30. So we will have service next weekend. And I know as we get ready for the storm, whether it comes close to us or it's far away, I know it can be a really stressful time. You know, growing up in South Florida, I remember I was in law school, and I remember Hurricane Andrew hit, and I was just out of law school. I believe it was 1992, and I just remember being kind of stressed out. I was living in an apartment with my mom, and the hurricane hit us. I mean, it hit the Kendall Homestead area. I remember sitting in my room, in the bathroom, watching just everything shake, and the bathroom window blew out. But I'm praying that's not our experience with Hurricane Dorian. I wanted to leave you with just what I hope is an encouraging word. I was just reading in Matthew where it talks about how Jesus was in the boat with the disciples when he was crossing the lake, crossing the sea. And what strikes me about that story in the Gospel of Matthew is that Jesus was in the boat. They were not alone, and he was sleeping. And so a violent storm came and started slamming waves up against the boat, and he was sleeping. And the disciples woke him up and said, "We're going to drown." And Jesus didn't panic. Jesus rebuked the sea. In other words, he calmed the sea. And I believe he did that not to show that that he has the power to stop a hurricane from hitting us, because he certainly does. But the greatest power and the greatest lesson for us is that he has the power to calm the storm on the inside of us. So my prayer for you is that you would have peace. And maybe it's doing some practical things like not watching every update of the hurricane or every 30 minutes, and maybe spending some time and just with your family or getting ready, and just praying that God would give you a sense of peace and comfort as we get ready for what we hope is an uneventful storm, that none of us are injured, and that there's very little, if any, property damage. So I want to encourage you that Jesus wants to calm the anxiety in us. You know, we're all getting ready, getting our waters and gas and getting out there and getting our supplies, and we should do that. But I think the most important thing is to be at peace on the inside. And so that's when we're speaking to our spouses, when we're interacting with other people. I want to speak a word of peace and calm inside of your spirit and inside of your heart. And I'm believing and declaring by faith that this storm will pass, just as that storm passed with the disciples. And we're praying for the entire state of Florida, and we're praying for protection for the state of Florida, for Palm Beach County, and I pray specifically for you, my Promise Life Chapel church family, that you would be protected, you and your loved ones. We love you. And we'll see you soon next weekend. And we're believing that this storm is going to pass over, and that we will be well. So God bless you guys, and we'll see you soon. Take care.